Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Starting on the mound in this one, Eddie Yeon. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
About to get started here, Ernie Clement getting ready to hit.
Ernie Clement.
And we're off and rolling here in D.C. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball.
Here we go, Eddie.
Hey.
Lucas wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Clement on at first, nobody out. Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1.
Let's go, Eddie.
And there's a ball.
3.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag, but he's in there. Take a look at the lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. You know, it also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Fouls away the first offering. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And it's fouled off. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The changeup missing. Ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Nope, outside.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Abrams over to second. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. And the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's out.
Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2. That's a little bit low. That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Siggy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Here's your 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball 2.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Out towards right center field. Springer under it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Jose Tena. Right through there for a strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Well struck right field. That one carrying. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he starts off the second with a double.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nope. Ball one.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
No score here in the second. And he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Flips the corner. Strike one. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. That's a really good take.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eddie Yeon gives way. He's responsible for the runners on base. New pitcher coming on. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The left-hander
Nationals,
on now, Andrew Alvarez.
56.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one ran inside, almost got him. That's outside. Miles Straw waiting to hit for Toronto. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The Jays looking to strike first here at the top of the second. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here comes a 3-2. Ground ball right side to second Abrams. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. That misses, and that is ball 1. Foul ball there. 1-1 now. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. The Nationals strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball 1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch is downstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Now it's going to be Dalen Lyle in there at the knees for a strike. Deal 1. There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Batting 7. Catcher, Jaybird Ruiz.
That one outside. And that's ball one. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Guerrero. And that will end the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him. Two gone.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball one.
Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C., as we go to the last of the third. Jorbeat Beboss digging in for the Nationals. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Popped up, and that goes foul.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder, James
So the
Wood.
Nats lineup turns over. James Wood, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's
Ball
off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Varsho on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Up next
Wow,
for
he
the
looked like he was
Nationals,
running before the
first
ball was
baseman,
hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And the slider just misses. Hey!
Ball 2.
Breaking
Ball
ball
back in.
inside. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Two down, nobody on. And that is low for ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jose Tena.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Jose Tena. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
Garcia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tenna checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. And there's the strike. Outside low. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Straw getting an angle on it. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Start of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Stays alive. The 0-2. And that one hammered. Bangs off the wall. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
That pretty much
right
split the
fielder,
zone down the middle,
Springer.
and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Right through there for a strike. Man at second. That's a strike. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Alejandro Kirk. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Vladdy coming around third. throw is offline, and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Nope.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Grounds one to short. Clement. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Dylan Cruz.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast, and they add a run. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down, and now it's going to be Dalen Lyle. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now a pop-up on the infield. That's out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Baseman, Jorbit Bebas.
Jorbit Bebas now at the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing, and he popped it up. Guerrero under it. And the inning is over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Fastball is outside. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Tom Cosgrove, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 74, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ball 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And he swings through that one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Hard hit, right side. Garcia takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Miles Straw.
Now the left fielder, Miles Straw. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, he can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Shortstop Ernie Clement.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Now it gets away from Ruiz. And the runner stays where he is. Straw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Fastball for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the fifth. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Scherzer is done. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Brendan Little into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. You know, these Nationals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ball, that's out.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. In there safely. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play.
No, Boog, it's not often you see a catcher of his caliber defensively lose the handle on a pitch like that, but it does happen to everyone at some point or another, especially with all the nasty stuff we see pitchers throwing up there these days. He won't be happy with himself about that, though.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing,
Yep, that ball went out.
no appeal. And that's ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 2-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's to third. Okamoto over to Arias, 1. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Runner at third.
2 away.
This one in the air center field. Varsho under it. And that's the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Tom Cosgrove. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Leading off, Nathan Lucas. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Max Kranick, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ribalta also throwing.
Let's go, Nats.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging a called strike.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect, and not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Springer in the box again, takes a strike. And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Leading off.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ball that's outside.
Little, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. In the air, left field. Strong should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Dylan Cruz.
Inside ball. Hey.
That's a strike.
2.
Cruz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. His split numbers between June and July there. Little keeping an eye on him.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cruz leads off first with one away.
Yeah.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges.
Ball 3.
Man at first, one away. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ruiz.
Let's go, keeper.
And that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Arias, one. Relay to Guerrero, in time, inning-ending double play. So one hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Nationals.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Max Kranick. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
that is out of play. Yo, 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. On the ground, out to short. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ball. The Blue Jays down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. And that's through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So digging in, Dalton Varsho.
Come on, Max.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Base hit center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Luis Urias.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Stays alive. The tying run at the plate. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Ruiz on to first. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for Toronto.
We're back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
68,
bottom of the 7th. Mason Fluharty.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Now the third baseman, Jorbeat Bebos. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Nassim Nunez.
In the dirt. Bebus gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Inside, ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Ball 3.
In the dirt to second. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
To third. Fair ball. Fires over to Guerrero. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Next for the Nationals, right fielder, James Wood.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Nationals, first baseman, Luis Garcia.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Miles Straw. A little out front there as he swings through it. set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
There's a strike at the knees. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
The Nationals up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air center field. Cruz under this one, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Max Kranick departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Orlando Ribalta.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball. Nope, outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Guerrero waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the DH, Jose Tena.
Hitter, Jose Tena.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
Inside.
That's in there. That's strike 1. This one popped up. Clement moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Ground ball to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. Got him.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder Dylan Cruz.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mason Fluharty done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Number 62 on the pitch here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike on the inside corner. On the ground, Clement. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Nationals 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to their
Nationals.
closer, Clayton
Number
Beater.
39.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
All one.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. Out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take
Up
care
next
of
for
a
the
big
Blue Jays,
threat right there.
George Springer.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Beater, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Out towards right center field. Wood moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
So they're down to their final out. Alejandro Kirk will hit next.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike. Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Two down, nobody on. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there, got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long